my god. Oh, so cold. You're a baby of dumb proportions and insanity.
Is your dad drunk?
Yeah, I came back from the bar. Playing pool with one of the dudes that he goes to fucking
Playing pool with who?
with one of the dudes that are at like that same place that my mom's at.
I might have dreamed this the wrong.
Who's a good boy, huh?
Yeah, fuck it. That is when we just
Do one thing real quick here.
I feel like this is the same shit. Is this a thinner gauge?
No, yeah.
Is it, what do you think? Thinner gauge or same gauge?
Huh?
What do you think? Thinner? Or the same? They look the same.
About the same. Well, honestly, this one's gonna be kind of weak because it's fucking off. One side's thicker than the other.
So you think this one and this one are the same?
They are the same, but when it comes to your hole in there, it's uneven.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
It's weak on one side.
I don't care about that. I gotta cut another one.
How's work? I mean, it was fine. I mean, it's just...
Oh, you're streaming?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That's why he was asking how loud I was gonna be.
Buh. But, yeah, like... I mean, it wasn't bad. Honestly, it was just stupid for the reason why I was called in. It was literally... I already know it.
Why'd they call you in anyway?
So one of the closest tonight was like, hey, I'm not feeling good. It's probably gonna be like 5 until I can show up. I did it like 4:30. It's like, yo, I'm at like some food court place or something like that, and I puked, and I'm probably not gonna show up at all. Which honestly, none of us buy it, and knowing because he gets this whole like food poisoning excuse like every other week. And he's also known to be back on some meths and stuff like that too.
Oh, what, meth or
Yep.
meth?
And so it's just like, yeah, kind of seeing that it's some bullshit because he's basically just fucking like kind of off of like some like going on some withdrawal from a junkie high or some shit. And now he's all like, bleh. So everyone else got stuff for it. One less day off for me.
I have more money.
Yeah, when the Not when the company fucking doesn't actually put in your fucking wages and you still aren't getting shit. And it had to take the union to do a class action grievance suit against them to actually fucking put it in. So, still having to wait for that, but finally I'm not gonna have to wait anymore. But still, it's just like, yeah, more money, but barely fucking anything. Like what, $50 extra bucks?
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, it should be.
I get your argument. I'm not saying it's not valid. Total valid argument.
I mean, frankly, if anyone should be bitching about this, it should be you. Like, I mean, hey, I'm overworked, not paid enough, fuck my overtime over, fuck, this wage over, blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, if anything, you got more room to bitch, because you're not even union.
I'm actually happy with my company right now, so...
How? I'm honestly, frankly, wondering why your fucking place ain't shut down with the stories you tell me.
Because they actually fired the fucking drunken asshole.
Oh, wow, management actually cooperated and...
No, he quit.
That's not firing, then. That's him quitting, which good.
He quit. He was gonna get fired anyway. Like, there was, like, three people. We all band together to fucking
file a grievance against him, basically.
Basically, yeah, we filed like 3 separate fucking incident reports on him, and he's like, and the company was like, yeah, you're on fucking leave, and he was like, yeah, fuck you, I quit.
So like, hey, you're basically I quit. Like, you know, quitting before they finish the you're fired sentence thing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he knew his ass was gonna get canned.
Oh.
So he just fucking basically quit before I fucking can his ass.
Well, doesn't mean he's gonna get a good reference either way, so fuck him.
I mean, I would give him all of it. I mean, there's literally, like, companies, like, it doesn't matter. You can't, like, say anything. Like, if they ask you, like, hey, did he show up on time? Did he do his job? They can say no he didn't do his job.
Yeah, they don't have to say shit. Like, I mean...
They can't really say more than that.
Yeah, honestly, that's the fucked up thing about stupid shit like references and stuff like that, because if anything, it's just like a way to fuck you over. And essentially, it's like, were you basically a loyal, obedient cog into this company? Oh, they have some problems with you and say that, no, he wasn't always great. And then that's all they say. It's like, well, that means we probably don't want you. It's just like, even though that he's not always great, you know, arguments, probably just like, oh, he showed up late like 3 times in his like 2 years of working with us or some shit. Or isn't the most productive, but gets the shit done. You know, it's just like, it can mean anything. It could literally even mean just a personality thing. It's like, oh, he gets his job done, he shows up on time, but we don't really like him because he's too much of a character or some shit. It could literally mean anything. So it's just a way, you know, just to fuck anyone over that might be trying to get a job somewhere. But that's why I do references on, like, co-workers or department managers. If I were to, because at least at that point, they don't have as much incentive to basically, oh yeah, fuck this guy or whatever. They'll just know, like, oh yeah, that one person from our department, or that one person from that department. Oh yeah, that's cool, dude. You get this shit done, yeah. But store manager, not so much.
This one's just a tiny bit taller. I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping that this idea... I know it's gonna work. I'm just hoping I fucking drilled... These are long enough.
I mean, what are you trying to do anyway?
You'll have to wait and see.
Why don't you just fucking explain shit?
Because explaining shit is hard.
Not really.
It's hard to explain shit that, like, is in my brain.
It's not hard to explain what you're doing with rebar. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make these into, like, you know,
I told you
8-pingers or some shit. I mean, you know, like, anything. Any detail.
I told you what I was doing. I told you I was making them in this fucking seat. All the seat parts.
Parts to a seat. Well, there you go. What, like the part where you lean back on, basically, and shit?
No, support bars. Because I'm too cheap to go actually buy a fucking sissy bar.
So you're making your own out of rebar.
Yeah, basically.
But it don't sound basically, it sounds exactly what you're doing. I have an issue with it, though.
Fucking bitch.
That's what happens when you break your drill bit. What's up, baby? What's up, Zuka? Oh god, my beer from earlier. Oh, and it's gonna be lukewarm, so it's even gonna be more pissy. Gross. Actually, it's not even that bad. It's not even lukewarm, surprisingly. It's like Luke cold.
No!
He broke his bit again, did he? Nothing worse than a warm beer. Well, unless you're in Europe, mainly in like the northern European countries, Like in Iceland, if you order a beer on tap, it's warm. The idea is that you go outside for like 5 or 10 minutes and your beer chills out. That's how your beer gets cold. You just go outside.
God damn it. Fucking cunt.
Having issues.
Up yours.
What the fuck? All I'm just saying is if you were having issues, because it sounds like you do, you asshole.
Part of your statement is true. I am a dick. Ow! That was actually stupid. Why
Is it really that cold in Iceland? At least in October, yes. Like for October through like April, yeah, it's gonna be cold. It's Iceland, it's in the name. Yes, I mean, not as cold as Greenland. Or a lot of like Northern Isles, for example, but like, yeah, it's cold. It can actually get pretty nice and temperate, you know, and honestly, all in all. I mean, when I was there in October, honestly, it wasn't like freezing cold. It just kind of depends on where you're at in Iceland, and also just on the weather mainly. Because if it's cloudy, it's going to get pretty cold, but if it's nice and sunny, if you're out like, you know, doing like a little hike or something like that, I mean, it could get nice and warm. Does it blow out Oktoberfest? Ooh, that sounds pretty dope.
Oh, that's off. That should be fine. Hopefully.
If you have to say hopefully like that, chances are it ain't fine.
No one asked you.
I'm just saying, when it comes to safety and making sure things are actually effective and working properly. Like, would I fucking say that for, like, you know, if I was upgrading my firearm and it ended up, like, something busted, I'm like, you know what, this is fine enough. Oh, shit, spider. That's a fat fuck. Oh, shit, look at this bastard. Look at this bastard right here.
It's good enough for rock and roll.
Look at that bastard right there. Look at this bastard. Oh, yeah, look at this fat fuck son of a bitch.
Fucking Suzuki. Just
look at this fat son of a bitch. Look at this fat fuck, dude. Yeah, I think you're a male. Are you a male or are you a girl? No, you're a girl, dude. What's up, girl? Hey, you're female. What's up? Ooh, where you running off to? Showing your ass?
Suzuki's asexual.
Remember, clothes only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Where are you going? Oh. Yeah, what you doing? Oh, I blew on it gently, and it was like, oh no, hell no. That was like a couple of streams ago. There was a spider up here. That's the same one. You can already tell. She has made her abode in this garage, and I'm okay with that as long as she knows her space.
She knows her space.
She's just, you know, there are spider bros, but there are spider bros, and there's also spider sisters. Spider sis. She's a spider sis.
Check this out. You know, guess what?
Huh.
I went to a fucking, so I was fucking at work, right? And, you ever seen the movie Death Proof?
I've heard of it. I think I've seen clips of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
I seen the movie car. The car from the movie.
What, it like roll up in the gas station?
No, to a pie. There was a car show down the block.
Oh.
And fucking, they had the fucking... A 100% movie correct fucking replica.
Oh, nice.
Down to, I was like, if I had $50 on me, I would slide it to the person who owned it and was like, bro, can I, like, fucking, like, can you just drive for, like, not even that long of a distance? Can I sit in the passenger seat? No, dude, because, like, who's ever seen that movie, they know what the passenger seat is. All the passenger seat is a fucking old tractor fucking seat. It's all metal, and there's no fucking seat belt. And in the movie, he puts a girl in the passenger seat. And what she doesn't know is that's the last ride she'll ever fucking take. Because he fucking murders her. in his car.
Well, that's fucking... Well, sounds like a fucking premise to a slasher film now.
It is.
Oh, well, there you go.
It is a I'm pretty sure that's what you'd call that movie. It's a slasher film.
I mean... I don't know much about the movie, so I couldn't tell you. It's just one of those different, like, horror movies I know I've seen clips of and I've heard about,
it's
but...
It's a badass movie.
I just haven't seen it. They only kill poisonous spiders. Technically all spiders are poisonous. I'm assuming ones that can actually hurt you. I mean, that spider, she could technically bite me and actually do damage to me, but... I mean, honestly, as long as you don't fuck with a spider won't fuck with you. But, like, if I put my hand out and just let that spider just, on its own, naturally just walk across my hand, it wouldn't do anything. The movie sounds like a hitchhiker slasher film. That's what I was thinking, because I've seen those movies before.
No. It's not. She's not a hitchhiker. He picks her up at a bar.
Well, yeah, I've seen... Well, that's kind of like a hitchhiker slasher film, where we're either on the side of the road or at a bar, you're picking somebody up and all that shit. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know much of the film, but asking me to see Christine movie.
I've heard of Christine. I have not had a chance to see it.
Same thing. Like, hear a lot about.
I heard it's a pretty fucking violent movie, though.
Is it?
From what I've heard.
I don't know anything about it. Like, I've heard of some movies before, but I just don't know anything much about them. Just because I've only heard it through the grapevine.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't that a slasher film?
You know, I got YouTube. I can just look it up.
I'm pretty fucking sure it's another slasher movie.
It's a 2016 movie about an evil car.
Oh!
Oh, it's a 1983 movie.
Oh,
yeah.
I know what he's fucking talking about now.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see it.
Based on a novel by Stephen King, Christine tells... Oh, it's a Stephen King...
Yeah, that's Christine's that fucking haunted car movie.
Yeah, originally...
Where the fucking car drives around killing people.
Well, yeah, it's based off a Stephen King book. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, I've heard about it.
Yeah, 57th Plymouth that takes human characteristics.
Hell yeah! I love its Plymouth.
And the other one you were talking about was Death Proof?
Yeah, Death Proof.
Yeah, let's see here.
I highly stand by that movie. It's
definitely not like a slasher film, but it's a group of women are stalked by a scarred stuntman who uses his Death Proof cars for his deadly plans. I'm just reading the synopsis.
How do they describe the movie?
A group of women are stalked by a scarred stuntman who uses his death-proof cars for his deadly plans.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's it's 2007. No, it's 2007.
Yeah, that's what I said, 2007.
Oh, I thought you said 12.
No.
Oh. Well,
that actually shocked me, because if you actually watch a clip from that film, it looks like it was filmed in, like, the fucking 80s. It has that 80s fucking vibe.
It kind of looks more like a 90s vibe, but yeah, I know, I see what you mean.
Vibe. But I kind of like it. I'm moving shit. I'm moving shit in different places to clean it up back here. So it looks nicer. What?
I want to, like, outright worry about it too much.
Well, I'm tired of hearing your dad fucking bitch about everything.
He bitches to bitch, dude. I literally hear about things where he'll bitch about Zukov, about things he hasn't done since he was like a month old, okay? So, don't worry about it. And you know that Death Proof is a Quentin Tarantino movie?
Really?
Yeah. That's probably why, honestly. That's probably why it has that 80s, 90s aesthetic, because that was probably purposeful. Because Quentin Tarantino is known for doing shit like that.
Fucking, what the fuck is the main actor's name in that movie?
Russell Crowe?
No. It's fucking somebody else.
Or Kurt Russell.
Yeah, Kurt Russell.
Why did I say Russell Crowe? That's like another Russell. Oh, that's because I was watching a scene from a Wild West film that had him in it.
They're both good actors.
I say Kurt Russell a little more than Russell Crowe, but yeah. Because honestly, I know
Kurt Russell's a fucking great actor.
Well, yeah, Kurt Russell is, dude. Especially when it comes to like a scruffy, like Wild West type of dude, or like kind of a scruffy guy. Isn't Kurt Russell a conspiracy theorist nowadays? Is he?
Is he?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
I know, like, there's some actors that are just like batshit insane, but
I don't get.
Or just dumb. Like Tim Allen's just kind of dumb. But I mean,
I don't get into that whole fucking like conspiracy, like actors' lives and shit. I could care fucking less.
I'm kind of the same way about it.
Like, cool. People want to waste their time on that shit. Cool, that's your fucking problem.
I mean, I only say to an extent because some of them are legit, like, kind of insane. Like, fucking Jerry Leto, like, dead ass has a cult.
Okay, that dude was fucking nuts.
That's what I mean. Like, honestly, to some extent, like, you know, I can understand why some people do have a fixation about it. At least within reason.
Is that right? Is that a light or is that a fucking camera?
But back to Tim Allen smoked cocaine before he got big. Yep.
Who?
Tim Allen.
Well, no shit. Tim Allen's crazy as fuck.
Not really. He's just a conservative. He's just kind of a conservative boomer type. But, I mean, at least before he became, like, a comedian later down his line and an actor, like, he used to do cocaine smuggling. But when he got caught, he ratted out his friends to get a lesser sentence. So he's so even then, he's a piece of shit.
Snitch!
I know, like, that's what I mean. Like, he's kind of a piece of shit. I've never really been a big fan of Tim Allen.
Snitches, motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, and evidently in this case that don't work because the snitch got big. So, GLHF on trying to stitch that one.
Lucky.
Well, yeah, he kind of did a little bit, actually.
Snitches get.
I'm Tim the Toolman, and God is actually known as the Builder. He actually refers to God as the Builder, too.
You know what? To contrary belief, I actually like Tim the Toolman.
What, like on fucking Home Improvement?
Yeah, I fucking love
Well, Home Improvement's a good show, but the thing is, though, like, if you look at compilation videos of Home Improvement, you don't see a lot of Tim Allen's character, you see a lot of other characters and shit.
Move to cop. I
mean, there's, like, so, I mean, despite that, I mean, it's like he wasn't the main, like, even though he was supposed to, he never was really the main star or shine of the show. Like,
Move!
I never rat out my cocaine hookup. Yeah, or the dudes that you work with that are helping hook people. Like, I mean, it's like if at the end of the day you always say you're working alone. It's like, yeah, I got this hooked up from a guy, and I'm just doing this on my own. Oh, there's other dudes, probably just other guys that did the same thing. I don't fucking know them. So I don't know nothing about them. Fuck, you know, who cares?
Scoop, motherfucker. I'll try to do shit.
11 Neighbor Wilson. Yeah, and honestly, if anything, there are more compilation videos of, like, you know, Wilson and shit like that, more so than Tim the Toolman.
Wilson! I like how it just got silent after I said that.
Well, like, what was that, like a reference to fucking, what's it called? Fucking...
There's that fucking movie where the guy, like, makes the fucking, like, volleyball to, like...
Well, because he was on an airplane, and he crash landed on a fucking island. It's Tom Hanks. It's Castaway.
I've never seen that movie, thank God.
It's actually not a bad movie, but, I mean, it's definitely got its moments of some cheese, mostly near the end of the fucking movie.
I heard it's kind of a meh.
I mean, it's a good movie, but it's near the end where it gets a little cheesy.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. Your dad has so much random ass crap. Like, just... Why do you need so many, like, paint buckets? Like...
I don't fucking know.
Ooh, WD-40. Oh! Let's do the test. I'm pretty sure WD-40 is not flammable.
Oh my Christ alive.
What?
Please don't. Not in here!
Oh, it's not flammable. God damn it. Is it? Ah! It only had enough. Enough to do that one. Oh, it's empty now. God damn it.
You know the show that I was found to be mad that everyone I knew loved, The Walking Dead? You know what's funny? I was the exact opposite. Like, I was actually into The Walking Dead until, like, season 7. But everyone else that I knew wasn't really into it. But then I eventually caught up with everyone.
I just don't understand the big-ass boner for that fucking show.
No one really has it anymore. I mean, that's kind of the thing. Like, it used to, like, have a spark, at least for me, because honestly, I kind of like the idea of, like, oh shit, you know, you got people that are trying to, you know, survive in, like, this apocalyptic scenario, and I know back then, like, you know, apocalypses, zombies, and all that thing were kind of a thing. And, I mean, like, it had its interest, and actually legit had, like, you know, a cool premise and story, but it just became a victim of just being dragged on and bad story writing and bad character development, or lack thereof, at many times. There were so many instances, especially once it started to hit, like, season 5 and 6, where there was just moments of, like, what? Like, wait, what? Why is this character doing this? This is, like, quite literally outside of what their character should be doing. Or, like, or just decisions that, like, you know, somebody or the group will make, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, they wouldn't be making this decision based on how their characters have developed so far. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, there's just some absurd shit that would happen, and just random people that they would just kill off for really just no reason besides the fact that it's like, well, we just want to piss people off. I mean, it's like, they just kind of fucking, you know, just didn't really do shit with it after a while. Some good memes came out of it, though. Oh, well, yeah, like, memes are gonna come out of anything.
Holy motherfucking shit.
You can find memes out of any and everything, basically. Oh, what the fuck?
That's like a mega motherfucking light right there. Move! I wonder if the mega light works.
If so, hook me up.
I need a light bulb. We'll just make... Well, that was fucking smart.
Huh.
Just drop all the light bulbs.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Spoofcoff. He's over here. There's no need for him to boof when he's already having people to pay attention to.
Okay.
Has he been a good boy? He has been a good boy.
There's so much fucking lighting in this garage. Like lighting crap.
And yet there's no real light in this garage. That's funny. The funny thing about it all. There's like a lot of stuff that can light shit up, but no actual light to light the damn place up. I mean, there is, but I have to, like, you know, set it up.
Okay, I'm guessing this one doesn't work.
Kyle's made a video about the LA strippers unionizing. Yo, Kyle, like, you're a little late to the party, bro. Status Quo already made a video about that.
What?
About strippers unionizing. Oh, you want to hear that news? I've heard it.
You already told me.
I know, but you want to, like, just actually, like, hear some of it.
No, I'm good.
Too bad.
So in more perfect union, I think it's interesting. Let's take a look.
Are they at least naked?
What? Naked on the picket line? No, they're just people on the picket line. No, not boo. There's no boo about. I mean, a lot of them are in their, like, stripper outfits and stuff. Like the one that's on the car right now is.
Hell yeah.
I mean, look. I mean, it's not like they're all, like, you know, modest or some shit. They're strippers. Obviously, they're gonna be fucking, you know, showing off a little bit.
I became a stripper because if the world is set up in this way that I am going to be exploited for my femme body, I want control over that. I want to exploit the system that seeks to exploit me. If this is what we're given, we need to turn that around and make it work for us. I'm getting union.
Hell yeah, girl.
Everyone's like, are you serious? Exploiting me? Strippers organizing? They want a union? What's next? The world is ending. And it's like, no, we're just like you. We're just people trying to work in an exploitative capitalist society.
Basically. I agree with everything that was said right there.
And also based as well.
I was fired for bringing up a safety concern about a customer. I saw red flags, and I was concerned that things were accelerating in an alarming way that could lead to obsession. I saw red flags of like possessiveness.
When I brought up my concerns to the manager on duty,
I would imagine that strippers deal with this all the time.
What?
All the time.
Obsessive over one stripper?
Because we
Obsessive, very sexually harassing, and shit. Which, unfortunately, is legit just common as fuck in these industries, just because, if anything, gets incentivized because, hey, the club owner and the boss makes more money off of that, and they can take more of the tips and the cut out of the fucking strippers that way. I deal with weird, obsessive idiots all the time. Yeah. And honestly, the thing is, like, I would imagine, like, a decent amount of those people are legit, like, not harmless in a sense that, like, they're doing, like they're not doing damage, like they are emotionally and physically, and psychologically at the very minimal, but are not willing to probably like go out and try to like stalk her or rape her and kill her or whatever the fuck. Like there's going to be things that a good chunk of these dudes aren't going to go to such extremes, but the fact that there are people that do makes the fact that there are people like this in general a problem. I mean, so hence why, obviously, it would be a very major issue when it comes to the working conditions at a club like this.
What the fuck?
We all know that dude who's obsessed with the stripper. Yep. We all know that dude.
Like the stripper actually likes him and has a crush on him. We all know that dude.
We all know
that
the dude.
Is real. But then there's also the people who go way beyond that, who they're into the stripper and they just go full creepy stalker mode. I bet this is such a common problem. I bet there's at least one of these guys at every strip club around the country, if not way more.
that night, he mocked me to my face, telling me that I was going to be murdered by that customer, and how I was going to be murdered by him. Probably shot, as the security guard predicted.
Told me basically that it was my fault, that I must be doing something to lead him on. This is not an isolated kind of occurrence. This is like something that you deal with as a dancer. My real ask for them that night was just to make sure that all of the customers were kicked out at the end of the night so that they weren't lingering, watching us get into our cars, watching us leave and go home, watching us count our money, watching us interact with our boss. All of these things that should be kept private. Selena was fired after me.
I told management I didn't feel safe.
After Selena was fired, that's when they addressed us as a group and said, you're not allowed to go straight to security. If you have any safety issues, you have to go through the management, and we'll decide if we think it's a good enough reason to get security involved.
Oh, nice.
If you're harassed or touched in a way that you don't like or recorded, you just have to endure it and do the policing and de-escalation yourself in the moment, and then maybe something retroactively will happen.
We're an exploited workforce. Some owners view us as disposable, and they view us as...
What do you mean, fuck that?
Fuck that. That should be the manager and fucking, like... That's why they have fucking big boofy dudes at the door. Like, hey, man, take care of these guys.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, that's the whole idea of what bouncers are supposed to be there for, but it's like, nah, you just kind of have to endure and just kind of accept it.
No, fuck
society generally. An owner like Steve or Jenny make it very clear that they don't see the value that we bring to the business, and they don't see us inherently as
you're totally not making
respect and safety.
them a fuck ton of money.
A stripper named Abigail Saldana was murdered by her customer Stanley, who was obsessed and possessive of her, and shot her to death after following her out of the club where she worked at Rick's Cabaret. The club managers told the police that Abigail had told them that she was concerned about this customer, and they did nothing.
Really, this campaign was built on safety, and safety is the most unnuanced thing that I can think of for us to be fighting for.
Hell yeah! Rock on, girls!
The way that it works in most strip clubs across the country is you come into work and you make tips and...
you gotta be careful as a bouncer, you never know when some douche has a gun. That's why it's legally okay for a bouncer to have a gun themselves.
Every strip club I've been in, they pack, like...
They're packing.
No, like, I've been, like... when I first turned 21, and I would wear, like, jean jackets and fucking leather jackets, they would pull us aside and pat us down before we even went in the,
the actual club.
The actual establishment.
I don't know how things are up there, but down here they let you bring guns into clubs for some reason. Yeah, that is a no fucking fly zone. If you ever resist that up here, you would get kicked the fuck out by the bouncers who are legally able to pack a gun, and they can put that to your face if you decide to say otherwise. Yeah, that wouldn't fly at all.
Yeah, they wouldn't even let you in the club if you had a gun up here.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, honestly, dead ass.
Whether it's a portion of your lap dances or a portion of your tips, you are an independent contractor, so you're paying the employer or the business owner to rent the space. And it's a little bit more complicated in California with the passage of...
Yeah, I think in California, they changed it a little bit to now strippers in California are not considered employees, so they make an hourly wage. But there's a lot of stipends where the club owners can still fuck with you, basically, by saying that you have to pay in, to like have to like get a cut in for the maintenance of the cost of the fucking establishment and shit, and all sort of stuff that cuts into your hourly wage. So essentially, you're not really making that much in the first place anyway. So you still have to rely on tips.
Strippers as employees instead of independent contractors. Because the strip club model was not built to support an employee relationship with the owners, a lot of clubs in California as a whole have made some really shady adjustments, like, okay, well, we'll give you minimum wage, but we're going to take 50% of your lap dances now. Or we'll give you minimum wage, we have to pay a flat rate of $200 now to come in and work. So they're essentially compensating themselves for having to pay you minimum wage, and dancers actually end up making less money.
One of the first things that Jenny made clear to me in my introductory session was that dances are really important because that's the only way we make money. And I'm thinking in my head, but you're also charging $10 for a beer. No, I am there and I am the club.
Fuck that.
And you wouldn't have a business
seriously.
without me. And you wouldn't be able to bring any customers into your bar and charge the kind of money you're charging without me.
Like, I was never big on the strip club scene.
I mean, honestly, it's because of how exploitative it really is. I mean, knowing...
It's like, why do you want to, like... I don't get people. Like, why do you want to torture yourself? You can't physically touch these women. They're flaunting their shit at you. And
So? That's literally the point of the fucking place anyway.
Like, why torture yourself like
that? That's not... How's that torture? It's not torture.
It's not even, like, you can't...
It literally is not at all. Like, that's absurd.
It's torture because you can't fucking do anything at the end of the night. You just got a raging boner for nothing.
Yeah, okay, so maybe that's the reason why they, have, problems of safety conditions and shit. Because, yeah, they want people like you who are all like, oh, we can't touch him, to not stay at the end of the night and get kicked the fuck out so they can go home safely and shit. Like, yeah, that's the reason why they're doing this.
Honestly, I don't even care. Like, cool, you're a stripper, big deal.
I mean, it's the oldest profession in, like, humankind, basically. I mean, even prior to that, really. So, I mean, it's one of the oldest professions. Like, of course, I mean, and it's only up until now that it's, starting to get protections and be more normalized. I don't go to strip clubs because why would I want to go get a boner and not be able to satisfy it? Well, what, jerking off ain't, something you can satisfy it with? Oh, yeah, it's not the same. It's like, whatever. Nut busted still, get over it.
Yeah, I mean...
Employee status gives strippers more power if they harness it. If they don't harness it, then...
Well, that's why legalized brothels and legalized prostitution should be a thing as well. And
I got California. Vegas, baby.
Well, actually, Nevada. The actual Vegas itself isn't technically.
You gotta go on the
it's a little weird there, but either way, it's just like, I mean, why don't we just, have that more normalized society? Because then, then sex workers can, continue to expand on these type of ideas further, and thus actually have a, more ethical, system that isn't so exploitative to where you can have places where you can touch women if you like, you just have to pay a lot more, or fucking just go to the regular club or some shit. Take your pick.
The strip clubs, which is what we're seeing now, where every strip club has a different loophole and shady practices of how to get around the laws that are supposed to be giving us more benefits, more rights, and pay us a minimum wage. But because no one yet has harnessed that power and done the ultimate thing that you can do when you're an employee, which is unionize, at that point, we can see some changes.
I totally agree with all this.
Wow.
It's been 25 years.
My dad, before he died, knew a guy who would pay hookers just to sit and talk with him.
Yeah, some guys just want like strippers to talk to them.
I mean, in a way, that's actually good and also kind of sad at the same time. Like, they don't necessarily feel comfortable with a counselor, but they're willing to go to a stripper to basically, like, counsel themselves and shit. I mean, honestly, it's not...
Like barkeeps and fucking, strippers, bro. They hear everyone's problems.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just like... I mean, I wouldn't mind going to one just to be like, hey, I don't want to lap dance, I just want to chat. Like, you know, it's like, because honestly, I mean, what type of crazy stories do you hear from some people sometimes, you know? Because I imagine, like, all sorts of people come through and blah, 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 blah. Like, if anything, it's like, I'll pay you to take a break and just, like, hang out with me, basically. You know, so it's just like, you know, like, I wouldn't mind.
What's funny is fucking one of my experiences on my 18th birthday, I got shit-faced fucking wasted.
Yeah. No,
I went to a strip club.
Yeah, I remember the story.
And I actually went home. I didn't go home. I went to a motel room with 2 strippers.
Yeah, I remember the story.
And fucking...
Hey, what's up, Metal T? Popping in and say what's up.
Hey, what's up, Metal T?
Heard about that earlier. That's Kyle Klinsky video, right? Yep. I originally saw it on Status Quo about this, but Kyle's like a few days later now finding out about it.
Since strippers
How's,
have made the
how you
decision
doing,
to
Metal T?
unionize and fight for their safety at work. I was one of the strippers that brought you lady in 1996.
I didn't realize that being one of the organizers and voting employees, one of the unionizing dancers, I thought Lady was going to be basically the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. It doesn't matter if you're making all the money in the world, you have to think about the next generation of strippers and your safety and your siblings' safety. And the safety.
No, she's so true though. You do realize there are women who just straight up just like to show their bodies off and express themselves that way. And
That's
actually,
not what I'm laughing at. The way she said that, the
next generation of strippers, baby. Let's go.
I'm just like, okay, damn.
Hell yeah, girl. Well, get them, girls. Fucking get them.
Get them, girl.
Dude, I mean, fuck yeah.
We really love this job, and we're not trying to like destroy Star Garden, and we're not trying to destroy stripping. We actually love Star Garden, and that's why we're putting up this fight, and we're fighting for it, not against it.
When sex workers come under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back!
Wow.
No, you just gotta arm
that was really cool
at this point.
Well, under no pretext, the right of the working class shall not be fringed, and by force if necessary. Old enough to vote, old enough to strip. Yep. Good, but tired. I stayed up too late last night. Didn't work a 12-hour shift. That was me Sunday night and Monday morning.
Tyler? Bro, I feel it, because, like...
I was sleep deprived yesterday. How I hardcore.
I've been, like... My work called me this morning, and they're like, hey, man, we work another long shift. And I'm like, no. You haven't seen...
I mean... Yes, I saw it.
Oh, did you see it?
I mean,
no one else. There's only 2 people in this group that have seen my hair.
I mean, I saw it, but you had your hat on the entire time, and like I knew you were doing this.
I know. Logan talks so much shit about it.
Oh my god! Well, he can eat a dick.
I know he could eat a fat dick, so I fucking like it, Blue.
I mean, I was thinking it would have been more of like a, darker ocean blue or something like that.
I don't know why everybody thought I was dyeing my hair like dark blue. No, I dyed it teal because teal's my favorite color.
I was thinking it would have pop more, but I'm assuming just like you probably need a little bit more in it because I could still.
What happens when you
I see because underneath your natural hair is still showing underneath it, so it kind of looks like
yeah. My hair's a fucking cunt. My hair was like fighting the process the whole fucking time. It wouldn't.
Well, you just might need to do it again. That's what I mean.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be teal blue for a while.
So yeah, you're just gonna keep doing it over and over again.
This is a couple days after. I've taken like 2 showers and like the hair dye.
And also your hair grows, so
yeah. Metal T! I love Tyler so much. I love Tyler and Stefan so fucking much, because they'll help me.
You put up with your bullshit.
What bullshit? What bullshit? I don't have bullshit.
I'm fucking with you. I'm being an asshole, you prick.
The only one that has to put up my bullshit, and I have to put up their bullshit, is Logan.
Well, that's different.
Logan lately hasn't been that bad.
I mean, honestly, he hasn't. Well, I think it's like because I've been noticing something. Whenever he's like, I just need to get away from my family and their drama bullshit, he tends to be a little better. But whenever he's like really heavily mindseted on it, he's not good. Well, like, because I've noticed that he's been more fixated on trying to get the fuck away from his family's bullshit.
Yeah, because his family's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude, seriously, man, I don't know what the fuck.
Like, his brother's in, like...
The hospital restrained and fucking an alcoholic psycho and fucking... His mom's bipolar and kind of delving into some weird conspiracy thing or something. I don't fucking know.
Go, stay up there. Just stay. Oh, yeah. This area's starting to look good.
I mean, it's just like... In his dad, like, I mean, he's too far away to actually really do anything, and if anything, he's more of a condescending, scolding, conservative, authoritative jackass. Yeah, so it's just like, yeah, I mean, Jesus. Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to hang out with around any of that either.
What the fuck? Oh, that's fucking cool.
What?
Bro, that's tight. Got Tim Dragon, bro.
Oh. Player's Handbooks.
I'm actually, like... I started watching, like, Stranger Things and shit. And they reference this. There's a fucking character in Stranger Things that I dead ass just looked at, like, my ex, and I looked at her and I was like, that is exactly me at that age. He has a fucking... There's a character... He's like the head of the D&D club, and he wears like a black leather jacket with a jean jacket over it with like all sorts of patches and shit. And on the back he has a fat fucking Dio patch, and I'm just like,
okay, that guy sounds awesome.
I'm like, this is my dude. And then they cut to a scene of his garage, and there's a giant fucking Motorhead flag, and I'm like, yeah, woohoo! And in the corner of his jacket, there's like a little mini Motorhead patch.
I may not know car stuff, but Galileo. You would hate my stepdad. He's basically a walking transphobia, homophobia. Ew.
What?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you sweet baby.
Yeah, schnoz.
Being a good boy.
Yeah, schnozzers.
Oh.
Schnozzers up the ass. Up the ass.
At least he doesn't do that with me anymore.
You're lucky.
Well, because he knows me now.
No, he'll schnoz me anywhere.
I'm his alpha.
You can stick a schnoz. Usually it's on the legs, but...
That's how he warms up first. That's the warm up.
That's the warm. Goddamn Suzuki.
And then up the back side or up the front side or down this way.
At least Goff doesn't help you anymore. I mean, he will still do that from time to time where he'll get a little too excited, but he doesn't actually, like, he's actually kind of calmed down from that, funny enough. You'd think it would rile up since he's getting older and still being a puppy, but no, not really. So, yeah, I mean, if anything, he's kind of chilled from that.
Oh, yeah.
My cat was fighting a bat earlier tonight. He climbed on the roof and found a little devil nestled up there. And then he jumped out with prey in his mouth, proceeded fighting him after escaping them. Damn! Bandit's too slick for shit like that.
What?
He needs to get some training from Bandit. Oh, Tyler's cat Orin. Like, cause straight up, Bandit will make sure that shit is swift. Like, honestly, I don't even see puncture wounds when it comes to Bandit killing, like, rats and mice and shit. I don't see puncture wounds. Like, he kills them and fucking, like, murks their bitch ass without even having... Yeah, without even having to spill blood. The only time he will is if he, happens to be hungry and wants to eat it.
Damn, that's a fucking ancient ass printer over here. Fuck.
Oren likes the torture spray. Well, so does Bandit.
Dude, well,
Cats
fucking
do that.
Jeez.
I mean, cats do that as a way to train themselves, you know, to be better hunters in the future. I mean, there's a reason why they do it. It's sadistic as it is.
Honestly, I've never been a cat person.
Yeah, until you see Bandito.
I'm still not a cat person.
Oh, yeah. When I see your face when you look at Bandito and, you know, have to deal with him when he's sitting on your car or some shit, I can tell that you secretly love him.
I secretly don't. I'm like, get off my car!
Yeah, and I see that face that you're making with him when you're doing that, and Bandit's face being like, you know you like me, you asshole. Quit being a bitch.
No, fuck him! Getting all his paw prints all over my car.
Oh, whatever. The rain will wash it away. Pussy.
Fuck, that's a vintage.
My cat will paw at his prey for hours and then eat it.
Huh? What are you talking to, Tyler?
No, Venom this time. There's more than one person in the chat, you realize this.
Yeah, I know, that's why I asked who. There was a clear who. There's also another reason I'm cleaning
A
up.
wasp nest versus an M80? Oh my fucking god.
M80, but did run like hell.
Oh my god, this person literally has it attached to a fucking stick. Oh my god. This is America in a nutshell. Hey, they always said poke with a stick. Well, how about if we put an M80 motor on the front of that stick and then we just blow it the fuck up?
Hey! Redneck!
He lit it. It's lit. Oh my god, that's fucking a big ass nest, bro. And he's directly below it. He's directly below it. Why?
That sounds like a gunshot almost.
I think that about did it. And it's gone.
You're lucky there's no fucking bees in there.
No, there were. It was a full fucking nest, and it's a wasp nest, not bees.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh my god. Another one?
Oh!
Oh, I'm seeing them fly around now.
Run!
I could like barely hear them humming from over there. Like, you didn't do shit. You pissed them all off.
What do you think?
Well, it didn't kill them all.
Well, no shit!
Oh, they're lighting another one? Light another one up! You can tell this dude is drunk because he's laughing his ass off. Like, motor's blowing up wasp nests. How much you want to bet this is like in Arkansas or something? Hold on, where was this? Was this Arkansas or some shit? Or is this like Alabama? This had to have been somewhere in the South. It doesn't say. God damn it, I want to know. Why not tie a motor shell to the end of that stick? I know, seriously. Felt great to service to the force as if millions of voices screamed out in terror, then silence. Obi-Wasp Kenobi dude, he's just out there somewhere, just like, I has just felt a great disturbance.
Oh damn, there's a whole fucking cigarette container in here.
If he keeps doing this, Wasp will eventually evolve airbags, crumple zones, and anti-lock wings. Best run for your life after blowing up a wasp nest. Yeah, but these guys are drunk enough to just not give a fuck and laugh at it.
I'd be running like a motherfucker. I'd be like, nope.
Yeah, I would never fuck with a wasp nest unless I had pesticide or insecticide. Like, I would never fuck with that shit.
I want to fuck with bees, period.
Bees are different. Like, you can, like, if you find, like, honeybees, you know, honestly, you can be near their nests and be fine. It's wasps you want to worry about. They'll fuck if you're just looking at them wrong. But bees are actually pretty friendly. Like, if you're near their nest, they're not going to fuck with you unless you directly fuck with them.
Okay, how the fuck am I gonna do this?
Because bees, because with their stingers, they don't sting multiple times like wasps do, and sometimes...
They got one life, and they're like, I'm not wasting it on this fat fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically they can, preserve their stinger. They just have to go around in circles and just kind of, like, slowly, wedge it out. But if it's forced out, that's how it gets stuck and, basically, like, rips their ass off, quite literally. But... I mean, if you can endure the pain and you just let it just, like, try to get the fuck off of you and eventually does, like, it won't, stay on you. So they technically can sting multiple times, but they're not risking it for the biscuit.
Boom.
They'd rather save that for when they absolutely need to.
I'm surprised that you haven't asked me why I'm doing this.
Because, yeah, why? Honestly, what the fuck are you doing?
Just wait. There's a motive to my insanity.
Even then, they can only sting you once at a time. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna bring something in the garage.
Like?
Just wait. There's only one thing that'll fit in this garage, bro. He's still looking at me like with the dumb eyes. Is that a front wheel or a back wheel? Oh, it's a back wheel.
Oh my god, what an absurd man. Used to shove M80s into ant nests. Why would you fuck with ant nests?
Oh, that's fun as fuck. I've seen people do that.
What do ants ever do to you? Unless it's like fire ants or shit like that, then fuck them. But what do like ants ever do to you?
Fuck ants, bro. They ruin everything.
No, they don't. They're vital to the ecosystem, you fucking shrew. You shroomaroo.
I like how there's a Safeway hat back here.
Huh?
Safeway hat. Just chilling in a box back here.
Oh, it's probably my dad's back in the day when he was working there.
Oh, your dad used to work for Safeway?
Was a gas clerk, yeah.
Oh, more you know, I guess. It was in the jeans. Suzuki's jeans was...
No, it wasn't.
Suzuki's like, no!
And honestly, he got, the dumbest thing for him was he got fired for drinking on a job, and nowadays, store manager doesn't even give a fuck as long as you're, quote, not publicly intoxicated. It's like dead ass, because when I was called in, I was like, hey, my roommate and I have been drinking some of these, honestly, piss water ass Keystones and shit, and I was just like, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to be a little drunk and working there, just saying.
You're like, it's fine.
Yeah, basically, that was literally essentially it. It's like, as long as you're not, like, visibly drunk and stuff, you're good. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not, like, outright visibly drunk and stuff, but, I haven't eaten much today, so let me go grab a bite to eat real quick and, eat that, kind of chill for a little bit, and then just kind of sip on it, with my burr. And then I'll just go up there and shit, so. But honestly, my manager has made it sound worse than it intended, because the guy who was up there was like, yeah, so, tonight when she was saying you were coming in, she's like, yeah, he might be like, kind of drunk and stuff like that, but he should be okay, I haven't seen him drunk, so I don't know how he works. I'm just like, honestly, by the time I got up here, I was back into, like, a buzz state of affairs where I can easily, like, hide and shit. Like, at that point, it was, like, whatever. Plus the food in my system, like, yeah, there ain't no way. Like, I'd still at least rather sober up a little bit before going up there, so.
I'm like the chillest manager ever. She's, like, tried to get me drunk on shift before.
Well, managers shouldn't be like that, though. Like, I mean, that's kind of the problem. Like, I mean,
like, no,
I don't...
She's like, hey, she got some moonshine, and she's like, hey, you want some? And I was like, man, hell no. I was like, not on shift. I'm like, if you gave me some of that and I drank it right now, I would not be able to do my job. And she's like, cool, I'm glad you were honest with me. And I was like, why would I not be honest about this?
Well, at least she is, principled in that way, where she's like, well, you know what, good that you're not accepting it and being honest about it. I mean, I'd be the same way. I'm like, even like a sip, I would feel suspect about. Like, if it was like a beer and you wanted me to take a gulp out of it, I would have been like, sure, whatever, I guess. One gulp ain't gonna do shit. But like, some liquor or moonshine especially, fuck, no.
He's all like, oh, hell no. So I heard Logan bitched out on the shooting.
He didn't really bitch out. He was dealing with his family bullshit, which is part of the reason why he's been trying to, like, as I hung out with him last time, and he was just like, yeah, it's like, it's like pretty much like the last day I'm dealing with their bullshit. Like, I haven't really dealing with their shit, since then. I'm just
I give all the props to Logan, though. Like, he takes, like, so much care of his family.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I
would have honestly ditched that shit so long ago. Honestly, all of us have been trying to make him do that now at this point, because, like, I guess, well, admirable, it's literally, like, psychologically ruining him. Yeah, it's psychologically ruining him. It's like, he doesn't need to be keeping himself attached to that shit. Like, if you want to do that for people, do that for the people you can at least, make some immediate progress and change with, not the ones who just are breaking you down over and over again and not changing a fucking thing, if anything, getting worse. Like, prioritize the shit. That's why I say, family might be family, but, it's like, blood doesn't always fucking, dictate whether, I stick with them or not. And family doesn't necessarily have to mean blood either.
I don't know, I consider everyone in this group to be, like, family.
That's what I mean. Or family doesn't necessarily have to be by blood. It could be just, like, very close friends. Like,
I'm not even gonna lie, you guys are more, like, this whole group is more family than fucking my actual family.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it is for me, too. I mean, not every way, but in ways where I definitely had, some lacking growing up and shit, I kind of got a lot of that support with the friend group. I mean, and honestly, all in all, it wasn't for the bad or for negative or for good or anything else. It was just, part of how it all happened. So, maybe anything at the end of the day. I think it turned out okay over all that. Look at you. You silly goof. Here, I want to see this little thing. Where, I need to find it. Zukov, what you doing, huh?
Zukov's like trying to fucking come over here and see what I'm fucking doing.
He's just being a curious boy.
He's like, there's more room over here. What the fuck, bro?
You sweet little thing.
There's just so much random ass shit in here.
Tell me about it. Do tell.
I'm just like, what in the fuck is half of this shit?
Brooks fumes, yells at Foxhouse to her face. I can't remember seeing this a little bit the other day, but realized it was just a bunch of tomfoolery. But I actually kind of wanted to check it out. Cool, Brooks goes hard in the tank for Big Lie in Wild Fox interview. Fumes Trump was, quote, robbed. Oh my fucking god. Here we go.
Call him Woke Mo Brooks. I can't believe he actually said that. How do you think this guy's woke? It's hilarious. Mo Brooks got into a really heated argument on Fox News, talking about how he thinks Trump was robbed in the 2020 election, and the host really wasn't having it. I mean, she was pushing back. She was trying to be nice at the same time, but Mo really flips out. So let's watch, and then we'll talk about it.
Available. All of this is happening after former President Trump decided to unendorse you, sir, saying you had blown it by going, quote, woke, for not talking about what he says was 2020 election fraud. What exactly did the president ask you to do after the 2020 election?
The president and I had many conversations between September 1st and his decision to unendorse me that revolved around his being reinstated, revolved around his wanting to rescind the election. And I can understand him wanting to do that, okay? He was robbed, in my judgment, in 2020. In his judgment, he was robbed.
That's quite an admission. So they were having conversations on a regular basis about how the election was stolen from me. It's terrible. It's wrong. I want to rescind it. I want to get reinstated. That's a psycho conversation to be having. It truly is. And this guy's entertaining it the whole time and saying, I agree, man. You were robbed. This is crazy.
I mean, it's because the idea is to essentially just, continue the massive GOP fascistic takeover and U.S. government power. I mean, it's really what it's about. But, because the Don was essentially, the one dude who was pretty gung-ho and, big about getting a lot of that influence and power through. Despite how much of a loudmouth asshole that he was, that a lot of the old guard didn't like about it.
And so I can understand that desire. The conflict was when I would explain the law does not permit us to do that. Our one shot at reversing the election, our one shot in an election contest under the United States Constitution and federal law is on January 6th. That's it. That's the final appeal date. So anything we do after that has to...
So, the last day that we could possibly do something is on the 6th, so let's basically just wait until the 6th, and then we'll just make the biggest fucking hoopla like an insurrection to fucking try to do the repeal. And then pressure and corner Mike Pence into doing so, which I guess broken clock right twice a day for him, where he was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna actually, fall through with this crazy insurrection fascist coup.
The 2022 and 2024 elections, we can use what happened in 2020 as a motivation to try to get better election laws to use as a motivation to win in 2022 and 2024 to save our country. But what is now done in 2020 is irreversible.
So voter suppression?
Under the United States Constitution and the United States Code, and I'm one of those who believes in law and order. I might not like it that's the end game, but that is
okay, that's an admission. It's like, I like law and order, but I may not like it, but it's, what's the end game is going to be. It's just like, wait, so, even though, apparently, you, quote, may not like it, you are all about that law and order and, doing the whole ends justify the means bullshit. So, yeah, you're pretty much a fascist. I mean, honestly, that was just an admission, honestly, really. It's like, yeah, I'm kind of a fascist that, wants to have, law and order and outright, oppression of my fucking political opponents and social groups that I deem unacceptable and undesirable. Yeah, I might not like it, but hey, it's, it's what the end goal's about.
And just to go...
So that's really interesting. And I think he's telling the truth. I think this is what he really believes. So he believes...
Yeah, I think that was an admission.
The election was stolen. It was robbed from Trump. But hey, man, tough cookies, because our last moment where we could have done anything was on January 6th. In other words, he thinks that Mike Pence had the authority and the ability to say, I henceforth declare this election illegitimate, and I do not agree that Biden should be president.
Even though I think he didn't even have that type of power anyway.
Look, he really didn't have that authority. It would have set up a massive constitutional crisis. It would have went to the courts, and the courts would have said, Biden's president, get out of the way. That's what I think would have happened if we were in such a situation, but it would have been messy. It would have been real bad. It would have been the closest we've actually been to a civil war since the Civil War. I don't think it would have actually come to that, but it would have been as close as you could possibly get.
I actually agree with that. We would have definitely seen probably a little bit more of a bloodier day that day, if that was the case. Probably not full-on Civil War type of shit, or nationwide, but we'll definitely see a lot of regional fucking shit because of that type of stuff if it did happen that way, though.
Basically, Trump and his cronies tried a coup. It didn't work. Mike Pence had a shred of dignity and integrity left, and he said, I can't overthrow an election for you.
It was like the last two, like, cells in his body that had some integrity left in it.
No, he did have the authority to do that if he wanted to do that, but when he didn't do that, now there's just no path forward in terms of the law and in terms of the Constitution to get Trump in there. So even though Mo Brooks sincerely believes Trump won the election, there's nothing we can do now, is basically his position. Now watch what happens now.
On the record, there has been still no evidence or proof provided that there was any sort of fraud in that.
Oh, shit. I saw that fucking change in his face. He went from, like, kind of just sitting there looking like a schlub to immediately, like...
That there was any sort of fraud in that.
He went like, wait, what? His jaw actually dropped. He went like... Like, his jaw dropped in offense. Oh, my God.
I don't know why you people in the media keep saying that, but that is absolutely false.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God, dude. What a son of a bitch. It's like, I don't know why you people in media keep saying that. It's like, I don't know, because this is probably the one time media's actually fucking right on this. Like, you dumbass. Like, oh, my God.
People in the media keep saying that. What does that even mean? You people in the media, as if the people in Fox News and CNN and MSNBC are the same? They're just one monolith, the media?
Yep, the media is all just one woke monolith. Fox News, just a woke monolith. Fucking goddamn fucking... the CNN, communist woke media. MSNBC, CBC bullshit.
Get the fuck off my dick, bitch.
Oh, be polite with him. Be nice.
Get off my dick.
You know, there's a thing called please.
No. Not when he has his paw on my dick.
Well, I can't help where he's blopping paws. Like, I mean, he don't got no sense of, like, decency. I can't help that.
Different in many respects. They do have some connecting tissue, namely they both defend the establishment, but Fox News defends the Republican Party at all costs, MSNBC and CNN defend the Democratic Party at all costs, the corporate wing of those parties. So why do you people in the media keep saying that? Well, the reason why Fox News keeps saying that now is because they flirted with going down the path you went down, Mo Brooks, and they got smacked with lawsuits. Dominion sued the pants off of Newsmax and One America News Network, and I think they threatened a lawsuit against Fox News unless they drop the nonsense of a stolen election.
And OANN and Newsmax have not done that, so they've been getting fucking lawsuits and shit, but yet still just continue to fucking, push that bullshit anyway.
Going down this path is because they're actually correct about it. He managed to find the one thing that mainstream media is correct about, and he took issue with that. That's amazing.
I mean, of course, because everything else that, there should be legitimate issues being taken with when it comes to media, he has no problems with. I mean, so when it comes to issues where there isn't an actual problem where media is actually correct on, he's going to have a fucking issue about that. Mainly on this.
You keep saying it every time, but that's absolutely false.
Every time.
Congressmen and senators who
I'm going to condescend you like a very old, angry grandpa that's going to be disciplining you, damn old woman. How dare you talk to me like that?
What you just said.
And they're wrong. Okay, this is a guy who watches Dinesh D'Souza's movie and is like, this is straight facts, bro. This guy's spitting fire.
Dinesh D'Souza on opposite day would be telling the truth. Like, I mean, because honestly, Dinesh D'Souza literally has never said anything truthful in his fucking life ever. Like, he's nothing but a walking, lying propagandist machine when it comes to the Republican conspiracy side of the fucking bullshit. I mean, that's why so many of these Republicans are gung-ho for this whole weird 2,000 meals bullshit, because it just feeds into the same type of conspiracy bullshit that a lot of the GOP harbor up. I mean, it's nothing really unique or different.
Dinesh D'Souza is a con artist and a fraud. He literally committed election fraud and then turns around and makes a movie about how the Democrats did election fraud. His movie was a joke. It was a joke. Watch Crystal Ball's monologue on it. She rips it to shreds. It's the dumbest thing anybody's ever made, ever. And he omits 1,000 different facts that disprove his case. And Mo Brooks fell for it, because Mo Brooks is not that bright.
So what are you calling them? What are you calling them when you say...
I'm calling them wrong. I'm calling them wrong. Now, by the way, I think almost all of the elected Republicans know the election wasn't stolen. And the few that do think that are the dumbest among all of them. So...
Yeah. But even then, I do think there's some who are legitimately, like, more competent and smart. In the worst ways possible. But nonetheless are. Who think that, but, you know, are just plain more sly about it, where they're, you know, looking like, alright, you know, look, I'll concede, wink, but, you know, we'll just get you next time. You know, that type of mentality. Whereas, like, in their mind, they think, oh, we know better, but, you know, like, in their head, they know that it wouldn't suit them well to just go down the rabbit hole constantly, at least publicly.
Liars.
So like people like Ron DeSantis are actually getting more popularity in comparison to people like Trump now, because he doesn't really go off on that all the time, if really at all.
What their position is to try to save their political asses, and then the other ones I'm calling stupid. That's what I'm calling them. Now this is quite apart from, you know, Republican voters. They're a different breed entirely. But the Republican politicians, ooh, a lot of them are con men and they're liars and they're trying to save their own political ass, and then some of them have truly drunk the Kool-Aid and they're off their rocker.
150 Republican senators and congressmen looked at the voter fraud issue and said there was a major problem. What are you calling the Commission on Federal Election Reform a bipartisan committee with Jimmy Carter on the one hand and James Baker, Ronald Reagan, White House Chief of Staff on the other, back in 2005, who analyzed the systemic weaknesses, the systemic flaws in our election system, and warned us that elections are going to be stolen if we don't fix these problems, and those problems were not fixed. Okay. So I don't know who's telling you there's no evidence. That tells me you haven't done your homework. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
The courts.
That's the way it is. Like, oh my God, this says who? Like you and your fucking weird little fairy tale propagandist, and your daddy Trump. Like, I mean, it's like, give me a break. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Oh, that's just the way it is. Like, what's with these fucking weird, irrational, fucking religious zealots that are always just like, man, you know, it's just about, you know, fucking. It's just the way it is. It's just how it is. It's just basically what God intended. Like, you know, he's just basically like half a step away from just saying that.
The courts, wait, time out. Don't go into that. Don't go into that.
Don't go into that. Nope. I don't have enough, you know, talking points to defend that quite yet.
Don't go into that because it disproves my point.
Do not have the... Wait a minute. No. I'm getting in the last word on this one because you just made a false statement, okay? The courts are not the final arbiter of who wins federal election contests. Congress is. That is required by the United States Constitution.
And if Mike Pence said, I reject the conclusion of this election, where would it have gone? Where would it have gone?
Basically just a more violent outcome of January 6th, but honestly, really, nothing would have changed. At least that's how I would have seen it.
And the courts would have said, even a hardcore right-wing Supreme Court would have been like, no, you lost the election. The reason why he's so dismissive of the courts in this conversation is because across the board, they've sided with Biden. Trump-appointed judges have sided with Biden.
Also, honestly, I was just about to mention that. It's like there's even judges that Trump has appointed where they fucking did this shit. Where it's like, nah, you lost.
So he has
Get
to
over it.
No, courts don't count. Wait, why don't they count? They don't count because in every single way they destroyed your shitty narrative, which is built on a foundation of quicksand.
Constitution that is required by the United States Code for congressmen and senators and the president. So don't be surprised that courts don't usurp the power that is authorized in the United States Congress.
Let me just quote the GOP commissioner in Wisconsin in the Wall Street Journal today, printed, and I will read it verbatim. He said, there is no evidence that...
Verbatim? This is... what? It's verbatim. I'll read it verbatim. Okay.
is the reason Trump lost in Wisconsin, and that is not for lack of looking. His advice to your party is to pivot away from these conspiracy theories, focus on the issue that affects Wisconsin families and their pocketbooks. Sir, I want to move on to January 6th.
Okay, look at the judge's opinion. Look at the judge's opinion in Pennsylvania that talked about over 2 million illegal ballots cast. That was their court.
Wait, you just said the courts don't matter. Now you say the courts matter? What happened?
They're hypocritical, two-faced, slimy little weasels. That's like, I mean, especially when it comes to a fascist, that's what they're all about. Oh, the courts are always against us, but the court sided with us this time because, you know, something. Oh, like, you know, the communists or the liberals and Biden, they're a bunch of, you know, weak, you know, pivotal snowflakes that are easily, you know, compatible. But then at the same time, you know, they're also fucking, you know, strong and, you know, trying to take us down and, you know, doing the great replacement and blah, 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 blah. Literally, he's not strong in that one. I mean, I'm thinking maybe, like, verbatim is just maybe, like, a shorter way of saying verbatim, but, like, that just doesn't sound right. Like, if it's just verbatim. I don't think you, like... like, it might, like, that might work for, you know, like... You know, for, like, conversation, like, you know, here's the convo, you know, verbatim or something. Like, I mean, you could shorten certain words, but not verbatim.
Look at the... I thought you said the courts don't matter. You just said the courts don't matter. Wait, don't bring up the courts. But now you bring up the courts. Why'd you bring up the courts? Now, by the way, he's absolutely misstating whatever was said in that court, because there were over 60 court cases on this exact issue of rigged election, stolen election, stop the steal. And virtually every single one, Trump lost, the Republicans lost, and the only ones that they won were on procedural nonsense grounds, which wouldn't change the outcome of any of the elections. They did an audit in Arizona, one of the main states where they were like, this was stolen from Donald Trump. They did an audit over there, and what did they find? Not only did Biden win, he won by more votes than on election day, than what he thought he won by on election day. Look, I know some people don't follow politics closely. Might get.
I mean, honestly, I mean, at this point, I think we've pretty much seen all. I mean, I don't even think there's even that much to clip. Yeah, there really ain't. I mean, it's just basically another fucking Republican politician who's just outright a fascist, who's just like getting all scared and butthurt and whiny that like his particular faction of the Republican side is, you know, losing some. At least, you know, certain elements of their influence, and they don't want to lose any of it. Like, there's a lot of aspects of what they're still gaining and expanding on influence, but there's certain elements of it that they still are trying to strongly and yearn to keep. And a lot of that is mostly the Trumpian aspects of it. Because a lot of Trump's elements of it, you know, aren't exactly selling as much as they usually do. Zukov, what the fuck? Seriously, bro? Zukov, what you doing, baby? Zukov, baby. Bosch is live for some reason. For like 7+ hours. Oh my god. What is he even doing? He's doing like a tier list? What the fuck is this? I don't even know. It's just doing a thing, I guess. At least he's not delving into some weird, absurd politics, I guess, or some shit. He's just like, my dude, we will do a tier list now, my guy. See what random other little fun things I can chisel it out on the tube here. Let's see here. Vegemite versus Marmite, which is grosser.
Rancid flavor.
It's like rotten cream cheese.
I was thinking it almost tastes like rotten fish.
Oh god, no, what is, oh boy.
So, I've got Vegemite.
I don't think I've seen this one yet.
extract.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet. This is one of the Fighting Boys episodes.
I think in Australia, although also very divisive, I think in Australia and worldwide. Well, no, the world is pretty much decided we don't want this. But in Australia, there's like contentious debate. Scotty, what do you have?
I have Marmite, which is, they like to brag, rich in B vitamins and a vegan spread. So if you're vegan,
yeah, you can still have it.
You can have it. Okay, now we're gonna kind of open this up. So really like viscous looking, almost looks like an oil slick. If you can kind of see in there, it's like, yeah.
Looks like just black tar in a jar.
Yeah, dip it in.
Get the spoon.
Dude, it's like
what the
holy
fuck?
mammoth or some shit, dude.
It does. It looks very tarry. Here, you get the spoon. I'm gonna use a little knife.
Australia.
It's black
this one is
tar, dude.
This one's not quite as this doesn't have the same texture at all. This is way more like a butter. It does not melt at the same. It's like this is way more of a creamy, but it doesn't really look creamy so much as it's just like terrifyingly thick. So
it's like impossible to.
You might be wondering what these products are. I know they're made from yeast, and I know they're popular as breakfast items spread on toast. Which is, I got a piece of toast here, and we're doing that exactly right now. I'm spreading on one piece for myself. I'm spreading on one piece for Scotty, and we're gonna see which of these two products,
if they're even different,
is better, or if they're even. Is a difference worth talking about?
That say
or if they're
like,
even
no
edible? Like, are they good?
God.
Are they bad? Is this thing got a bad...
I already have a very strong, like, repulsiveness to both of them, honestly.
I can tell you this.
I wish I was eating Nutella right now,
From
dude.
like... It does have... That one has a very Nutella sort of texture. From a smell perspective, I have to say the smell, I would not say is, like, completely unpleasant, but it's definitely not something that I like having in my nostrils. Yeah.
This smells worse to me.
The Vegemite definitely does smell worse than the Marmite.
Smell those.
I have smelled
Marmite
the
sounds
I actually have
better,
tasted
okay.
a small bit of the Marmite already, so I kind of have an idea what I'm in for. So you want to do the Vegemite first, or well, the Vegemite I think might be worse, so maybe we'll do the Marmite.
Here's the Marmite. So take a Marmite.
Oh God.
Give me the
Well,
one.
we'll pass the Vegemites out in a second. Let's yeah. All right, boom.
Okay, how bad can it be, right?
Uh-huh.
How bad can it be? TJ don't give a fuck. Oh. TJ's like, exquisite.
It is
It's revolting. It's salty. Oh my god, what the am I eating? It's awful.
Oh my god.
Freedom water, don't fail me now.
Freedom water, don't fail me now.
I don't hate it. It's very salty, but to me it kind of has like a refreshing sort of like pungentness.
Wow, so there's definitely heavy contention. It's like, it's not terrible, and the other one's like, it's revolting, freedom water, don't fail me.
Me of a super salty version of like a black licorice maybe.
Ew.
Or like a very strong jerky. It kind of, even though it's not meat, it kind of has a very meat-like taste. I think that you'll call it umami flavor. I don't know. I'm not a flavor guy, but
it's awful, dude. I'm not even having like
at least a flavor word guy.
Dude, I'm not even someone like that would even play it up, but like you don't even have to play it up.
Come here.
It's like disgusting in every sort of way possible. It's like bitter, but then like just like you dumped a gallon of salt into my mouth. It's like the texture is not appealing at all. It's like I said, it's viscous like oil where it's like your tongue gets stuck to it and you're like a dying mammoth like, please let me out. And the little baby's on the shore like, Mama, please come home.
Please! And it's like, oh no, I'm stuck here! I have to do this for a video, so I'm gonna keep it.
He's, okay, side note, he has a fucking motorcycle he's trying to roll in here.
This is the hard part. The rest of this is easy as fuck. Why else would I clean a space in your fucking garage?
I don't know, to set up your own personal fucking garden? Fuck me, bro. Does this have to be tonight?
It's on my mind right now, so.
Oh my god.
It's easy as fuck, bro. Choppers and motorcycles. I have some.
Make sure the receipt doesn't fall out of that. If it already hasn't, to be fucking honest.
This thing?
That's it.
I don't see a receipt in here. Oh, that thing.
Yes, this is indeed that.
Here.
Yeah, because I can get a warranty on it and I want to do that. So, yeah, that would be exquisite. To not.
It's on my mind right now, and I want to preserve this bike from the elements, just in case shit goes down.
Shit goes down? Like what?
I don't fucking know. I'm thinking of the future, bro. Future. Come here, bro.
My god, good lord. Do you mind right now?
No. When do I ever mind?
Good lord. Ay.
That is a beautiful piece of machinery. You should be glad that it's gonna humble your garage.
Dude. Yeah. Oh shit, by talk MLT. Rip City. Dude, we're having the whole, like, homies all here again. It was like that.
Yeah, should I show everyone on stream? Should I show everybody?
I mean, fuck it. You'll just have to be in this specific corner, but that would already work.
I don't know how I feel about showing everyone at once and then having them dogpile me.
Do it. Do it. Get over here.
Fucking
I'll...
My hair's all fucked up right now, too. What's up, guys? What's up, brothers?
I'm pretty sure they'll be able to see that, but yeah.
Peace!
That's all you get, but yeah, that's what he did with that.
Hey, my hair looks badass. Go fuck yourself. Where'd I do my hat? Put my hat back on.
You don't have to, you know, like, at least when it comes to me, you know, that's not necessarily something you have to refer to me. You got green hair.
It's not green!
He thought it was green!
Who? Is this Stefan?
Yes.
It's not green! It's teal
teal.
fucking blue, you fucking colorblind pieces of shit!
Hey, that's ableism, sir. You're being ableist.
Does that look like I give a shit?
You should.
Sticky.
No.
There's no way I would ever eat it again. I gotta say, I don't hate it. I don't think I would eat it. But as far as it goes, I'm not like revolted by it like Scotty is.
That's revolting.
Scott, would you give it on like a scale from 1 to 10?
1.
I give it like a 3.
No, 1.
Is that natty ice? My roommate literally bought like an 18-pack of these things, and yeah, so that's what's available right now. And yes, they're fucking gross. They're Keystones.
Keystone?
Any kayfabe or making it up or playing it up. Like,
honestly,
I really
don't
like it.
I hear
Funny enough, okay, here, before we keep this on, like, my fucking, manager's like, hey, our unfortunate coworker who's, like, partially all, like, into meth and stuff decided to call in, you know, but, you know, it's like, can you come in a little bit? I'm just like, I'm already had, like, a couple of these because you wanted me to, like, you know, be drinking with you. You know what's funny?
Where'd all that shit go? What shit? Why?
Look to your...
I see what's coming in here, it's just where did everything go? I moved it around. Everything that was in there is still in there, it's just moved around.
Wait, where did that actually... Yeah, you know, hold on, where did the chair go, actually?
It's still there.
Is it
Zukov's
invisible?
chair visible.
Yeah, did it like become invisible chair?
Chair turns, motherfucker.
Oh my.
Turn, baby!
Oh my god.
What, you guys have problems?
No, where's Zukov's chair?
That's just the thing, yeah.
That's Zukov's chair. Where did you put it?
1 minute. Let me set the fucking bike down. Or on a stick stand. It's here. Where'd the chair go?
Oh, yeah, now you're all like, where'd it go?
It was here.
It was, huh?
I honestly didn't fucking move it anywhere. It should have been still sitting right there. Or wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, duh, it's right here. I said it right here.
Oh.
It's not gonna fit.
I've had it in this garage once before.
He has, yeah. But,
It's a little bigger now. This way is gonna be this is a slight pain in my ass.
Alright.
I was working. I know you went to work for a couple hours.
Yeah, funny enough, as long as I'm not, quote, visibly intoxicated, they don't give a shit.
Oh, fuck.
You weren't intoxicated. You didn't even drink.
Yeah, I did.
You had one?
Yeah, I was...
You had more than one.
Yeah, I had one while I was streaming it. I had a little bit of burrito before I left. Once I was finished with that, you know, I had like one gulp left in it, and I was a little buzzy, but yeah, because I was like, well, you know, if I'm gonna have the advantage of having like an excuse to be a little inebriated on a fucking, you know, like, you know, on a day I'm not supposed, I didn't even put a work shirt on. I literally just went like this. I didn't give a fuck. They don't care if you have a couple before work. Lol.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're not visibly intoxicated, the store director don't give a fuck. So it's just like, I mean.
Oh, guess who I found on Facebook? Diana.
Don't say too much about that, but.
Yeah, I found her on Facebook.
Oh, good Christ alive.
Guess who else I found? April.
Still be careful with the names at least, because it's stream. I don't want to have too much reveals.
You won't.
I know, but still.
But literally, I found her on Facebook. It's funny. I found so many people that were safe for you on Facebook.
I mean...
I literally don't have...
I even found your manager.
You know, she also has a fucking Tinder, too.
Oh, God.
There's been... yeah.
A tender.
Yeah, there's been a few times where apparently other coworkers have been like, you know, I found her manager on Tinder. I'm like, yeah, she's been kind of a wild card.
Okay, baby. One...
Marcus wants to know if the manager... girl. Frankly, she's actually not bad, but as a communicator and a fucking two-face that'll talk behind your back a lot, not that much. You know, really great. Because a lot of that type of shit I was kind of starting to learn on my off time a little bit. It's like, fucking really, huh? Because I always hear a rumor mill about, you know, how the company might want to try to get rid of me and shit, but it's like, there ain't no fucking way. I'm too much of a fucking good worker. Like, I mean... They know goddamn well if they try to get rid of me that deli would fucking collapse.
Oh, Jesus, Mother of Mary. I forgot how heavy this fucking cunt is.
Well, I'm over here, so I'm not going to help you, so there's only one other person who could potentially have the empathy, you know, to help you, unless he has the same schadenfreude as me, and I'm just going to sit here and take a drink.
If I was smart, I would have...
I could just say I'm 5 deep, but I'm not.
You were earlier, but then you passed out by the time yeah. I also, I mean, well, I had to because I cracked the one open earlier, but but honestly, I was like slowly sipping on it because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, these are like, No, honestly, the opposite. I was more like, when I first sipped, I was like, oh, well, okay, this is one I'm gonna have to sip on for a while before I can start getting into it. At least for me.
That's a sexy fucking thing.
That's the only beer I can drink.
Hey, it's Mark Kush, giggity giggity goo. Oh, dude, you just hijacked Rip City? What's up, man? Oh, just saying, if you ever want, like, a random snack, I will straight hook you up. Like, especially when it comes to certain things, you know, we just toss it, so I'm just like, at the end of the night, if I know we're not making more...
That's what I get.
Yeah, that's what you get, yeah. It's the perk of, it's a perk of knowing me, you know what I mean?
I can't count how many times you fucking, like, hooked my ass up.
And I know, I see you there a lot, so I'm just saying, it's like, hey, I'm doing a little DoorDash, you got a little snack I can have, and it's like, yeah, I'll hook you up with, like, corn dog or some shit here real quick. A couple tendies.
My phone's going off, I don't know why. Come on, bitch. Fuck my... I've done this once before, but I don't remember how I fucking did this the first time. I also think I had the front end off when I did.
Hey, Dingleberry. Why do you push it all that way and then pull it backwards?
Don't be jabbing Zook off
because the engine's in the way.
Okay, well
move
the
it.
fucking engine and then pull it that way and then pull it backwards.
Oh my...
That is
Here,
harder.
We'll take the screen off.
No. God.
What are you doing? What is going on over there? What noises of... What noises of death are being made?
Okay, noises of death.
Hey.
Probably take me for a ride in a motherfucking Thunderbird.
You can pull it that way farther.
Wait. What about the Thunderbird?
Well, Marcus actually is saying Harley take me for a ride in a motherfucking Thunderbird because he hijacked Stefan's YouTube channel.
Bro, when I fucking get it running, I'll fucking take everyone for a fucking ride.
I'll probably be the first one, likely.
I will fucking slam everyone in that car, and we'll fucking all get to go on a fucking, like, joyride. Like, I fucking love
Is there a cop chase involved?
Huh?
Is there a cop chase involved?
No.
With lots of weed?
Unbased, my guy. Cringe. Dude.
Weed, yes.
Weed?
Cops,
based.
no. Weed?
Weed, yes, that is based, my dude. No cop chase in a Thunderbird, unbased, my guy. That is indeed
Bro, I'm not
cringe.
trying to get my fucking car impounded.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
You have no license.
Yeah, again. Yeah, I also have no insurance.
Hey.
I'm slowly turning this. Leave me alone.
He's not listening to my logic.
I'm not listening at all.
My logic.
Look, I've been friends with him since, like, high school for quite some time. He's never really listened to logic. Oh my fucking god, he's at... Okay, hold on, before you keep going forth, I am doing this immediately.
What? You didn't even need to do that.
I will anyway. Marcus stole your phone? Good. He sees the means of your phone.
Who the fuck keeps blowing up my phone?
It's probably a pussy.
It's probably maybe like one of the friends hijacking a phone maybe or something. I don't know. Who knows? He gets... I hear that so often. It's probably just random notifications of just all sorts of things.
Ah, fuck my leg. Ah, hit my leg on the frame. Motherfucking cunt. I did not make enough room in here. God damn it. I should have fucking backed this in, because now, if I ever want to bring this out, sweet pain in my ass.
Who doesn't listen to me?
I don't listen to anyone. Didn't you?
It's probably Logan looking for a sandwich again. Looking for that sandwich again? Wait, did he lose his sandwich? How do you lose a sandwich?
What?
How does somebody lose a sandwich? Logan lost a sandwich?
Because Logan's stoned.
And he lost a sandwich. Even my stoner senses will be like, I smell a sandwich nearby, and I'd sniff that bitch out like fucking sonar radar, bro. Like, that ain't no way in hell. I'd find that shit.
Yeah, how the fuck do you lose a sandwich?
I know!
I didn't get a rear fender.
Oh, you know what? Dog ate it.
Oh!
You know what? If he's lost a sandwich and he's been looking for it, dog ate it. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Zukov will do that shit if you don't watch him. He's eaten so many...
Your dog has already fucking done that. Your dog ate my fucking chicken strips one day.
Yeah, no, he will do that with my chicken strips if my friends are here and they let him back and forth and I have food in here because I'm on work and shit. He'll do that. He's done that with my burritos. He's done that with like also like I'll have like a chicken tender I didn't eat, you know, sit next to me by the bed, and yep, same shit. Like I mean, he's a fucking little sniper with that shit, man. Like you gotta watch for him.
Oh, do you realize that his dog will not jump over anybody?
Really?
Yeah. I was sitting right here in the middle of the fucking in the walkway, and he would not go next to me. He would not walk around me.
Oh, that's sexy. I agree.
Yeah, but they don't get it by White trying to walk in, but they'd be a batter ram to me.
What? Do you actually come back here?
Are you listening to the conversation?
This room. This room. The handlebars don't stick out that far. What?
What? What?
What?
What?
Oh, man. Never mind, you.
Oh my
little
god!
You little fucking
God,
bitch.
you're fucking interrogating me. Like what? What's up, motherfucker? Like you're about to flex. Now you're tripping and fall. Like you're stumbling like a drunk, and I'm the the one's the most inebriated here.
I wish I was fucking drunk.
You want one?
No.
Why not?
I have to work tomorrow.
It's free.
I know it's free, but I have to work tomorrow.
What time? And it's 1.
It ain't gonna kill you.
I know it's not, but I don't play.
Why?
I might make a 7-Eleven one though.
Oh. You'll just abandon us.
Yeah.
Wow. He's tired of my shit. He hates me. Where is Zukov anyway?
Outside.
Outside?
Zukov!
Speaking of like watching him, why was no one doing that?
Dog!
I know what he's doing. He's just sniffing shit outside the front yard. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Either that or next to the fucking neighbors sniffing
Is there fucking rust in this cylinder? Oh!
Apply,
Oh. Punk! What?
Punk bitch.
Squirrels? Squirrels. Oh, that's not too bad. That actually might be like fucking old ass.
This is a weird headline. Boating business in Portland thrives despite record rainfall. Like, isn't that like a no shit? Like, yeah, because there's going to be higher tides and more water, so thus you can have like more boats on the rivers and shit like that. Like, I mean, that seems like a duh. KTU, like, what a dumb article. It's like, despite heavy rain surges,
It doesn't matter.
the boating industry here is thriving.
Rebuilt anyway.
It's like newsflash.
Just triumphant.
It's like farmers are thriving now that rainfall has hit at record numbers.
I went to a fucking bike show, and there was a dude who I was talking to who might make the motor mounts for this bike. I gave him, I threw around an idea of the really, he's like, that's a sick idea for motor mounts. He's like, you'd be the only dude with coffin-shaped motor mounts. And he's like, we were talking about it, and I was talking about fucking, like, I was like, we'd have to make them out of blah, blah, blah steel, make them strong enough. He's like,
Some, like, high-quality alloy steel or some shit.
He's like, I'm a fucking engineer, and he's like, there's no reason that wouldn't work.
Well, yeah. I don't see why not.
It'd look fucking entirely fucking sick. The better question is, now I have to make... Nah, man, I have to move the fucking jack now. Fucking bitch. I don't really want to move this fucking thing. It's like heavy as fuck. I should have just kept the engine in the frame and fucking just muscled in here. No wonder my back always hurts.
Yeah, because you don't take care of it. And our healthcare system sucks dick.
Well, anyone could have told you that.
Well, yeah, just want to, put a reminder out there.
You know what? We'll move the jack that way.
Because if only there was, like, big chiropractor Lamau. I mean, honestly, like, if you go to, like...
Fuck chiropractors.
Oh, I mean, if you go to, like, a legitimate one, and every now and then, and don't make, like, a habit of, like, some weekly or monthly basis, like, it ain't that bad. Like, getting, some, back
is
poppage.
Stephon still on here? Stephon! I want to play Guess the Game. I'm getting a project.
Well, this isn't new.
No, he doesn't know about it yet. I'm getting a car that you probably will never guess what kind of car it is. And you'll be shocked as fuck when I get it. Well, that's a weird ass position.
YouTube just recommended me a video of a dude debunking scam chiropractors. Well, yeah, that's if you go into it thinking it's like some long-term health benefit or like some sort of like outright valid medical practice. I don't necessarily see it as like a valid medical practice. I just see it's like, hey, if you want to kind of like basically get like a, like a fucking,
what?
Like if you want to get like a hyper flowery massage and that pops your back, then go for that. This is the worst time to have this conversation right now because there's loud noises and other people.
Go ahead.
Yeah, as soon as I do, you're gonna go with that thing.
I'm not even trying to go I'm trying to roll it. Dog, move!
Bye-bye. Come here, bye-bye.
Get back here. This was a good investment, even though I didn't buy it.
Oh, what does that imply?
It doesn't imply I stole it. This is what the fucking drill came on. The drill press. Remember, it was bolted to this.
I thought you were talking about the engine, but
No, the engine. This engine has seen some days. I wonder what how many actual miles are on this big fucking bitch. Oh, that was easy, see guys? Fucking cakewalk. Now my back hurts.
Ugh.
See, I don't want to do shit like that because I know I'll fuck my back up.
Yeah, but I like cars and motorcycles, so. Did Stefan ever even make a guess?
Is Harley finally getting a Pinto?
That would be fucking sweet.
What's funny about that is I saw a Pinto for sale, but no, it is something that would be a shocker. Like it's a brand that you would think I would never ever buy.
It's Ford. It's a Ford Pinto.
No, the one I'm actually gonna go get.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The Geo Metro?
Geo Metro? Oh, hell no.
I would totally see you rocking a fucking Geo.
I don't even remember what the fucking Geo Metro looks like.
It's a hatchback. That has like 45 fucking horsepower. Literally, you can put a fucking
Suzuki Samurai? He's just going down the list now.
No. I'll give you a hint. You've owned one. You've owned, like, not this specific thing, but you've owned something from this company before.
Subaru?
Shut up, you just fucking...
I just named the company, that's it, you fucking Shamaru.
He was supposed to guess. He would have never guessed Subaru.
Well, he already put it in chat anyway, so...
Oh, did
as a question mark, Mazda? Okay, so evidently, like, yeah, he didn't quite... I don't... You know Harley. Harley and his vagaries, man. Subaru Impreza.
No, fuck no.
I would. I would. Those cars are fucking sick.
Subaru Brat. The Brat.
I'm not confirming or denying any brand of Subaru. And no one in the room say anything. I want this to be an actual surprise.
I still don't know why he's buying it. Doesn't even run.
All it needs is a carburetor and a battery.
That still does not confirm or deny the fact it runs.
Yeah, it really honestly doesn't. Because once you get it to run in that way, you might realize there's like 5,000 other issues with it.
Or it could be like a $2 part and you just spend $150 on a carburetor and a fucking battery.
That too.
Because my buddy, he did that. He was working on one of his Jeeps and he figured out it was just a fucking $2 part and he put like $160 into it. He's like, God damn it, was just a fucking $2 part. I'm like, fucking retard.
Well, I guess now he'll learn for the future. Unless it happens again, then he probably...
You know what criteria I'm trying to put him in, right? He wants to be a hoarder. Okay, how many motorcycles do you have?
2.
How many of them run?
1.
How many cars do you have?
1.
Is it physically driving on the road?
No.
If I can figure out why it won't fucking turn over, yes. That thing was not a bad buy. When I bought it,
oh no! Here we go. He's starting to get defensive now. It went to the Thunder.
No,
it went to the Thunderbird.
Witness. You're a fucking witness.
You went to the Thunderbird, and now you got him going. You got him going.
You're a fucking witness. You saw us physically drive it up here.
Yeah, no, that's true. Honestly, we'll give him that.
It started to break down.
And then what did he start doing?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know what happened because I really didn't fuck with that car at all.
I know this.
Oh my god! Here we go.
What did you start doing?
Cutting the floors out of it.
Which could have been fixed how?
By putting more metal into it.
What does he not own? A welder.
Yeah.
What else does he not own? A cutting torch. What could have been fixed with a cutting torch and a welder?
The floors.
The floors. What could have been in your Thunderbird?
Floors.
Hey man, free air conditioning.
What could be possibly on the road?
Kiss my ass. It's not that far away.
What could be easier than just stuffing a new motor in it? Not hard, just finding a motor.
Why would I put a new motor? The one in it's fucking runs great.
Runs great, won't turn over.
Even I have to look at you on that one a little bit, like...
Come on!
Eventually I'm gonna do a motor swap in it, but fucking... Not right now.
I would do it now.
No.
I would just get it over with.
Flintstone status. Yabba dabba doo! Yeah, I mean, honestly, you kind of got some Flintstone status on it right now.
Y'all, everyone...
The Thunderbird Flintstone, dude. The Thunderstone.
Oh my god.
The Flintbird, the Thunderstone, bro.
I trimmed the look. It looks a lot better now.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Fuck!
I like it better now, because it's not like...
I'm trying to, like, it's slowly but surely, but I'm trying to get this shit to, like...
Wax.
Well, I need to, like, find some, stuff that will help, like, with growth shit and, you know, whatever. I can, like, kind of do some, like, webs.
Walmart has shit like that. Like beard stuff.
Oh, man, I have to step foot in the goddamn Walmart. Fuck.
My ex works there.
I could just...
Okay, check it out. She's 26 years old, never had sex, waiting to marry to get fucked.
Oh, fuck that.
That is a very sad, insecurely, sexually repressed individual.
Yes. And she didn't like her hair played with either. That's a fucking letdown right there.
Oh my god.
Shit. You know why? Because guys love playing with girls' hairs.
Yeah.
I do too. Except for when Sarah cuts hers, then I'm just pissed off at her. She's cut her hair twice in the last fucking 7 years I've known her. I'm like, honey, quit cutting your hair. Why? I like it long. But I don't care. Quit cutting your hair.
I mean, sometimes short hair can look pretty good, but it just depends.
Son of a bitch, it's on my fucking hand. Ow!
Are you good?
No! It's crushed my fucking fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you're good. Sounds like you got it.
Oh, I got some more tea.
You got some more bloody fucking tea?
I got some more bloody fucking peach tea.
At least we don't got those fucking tea taxes way over there. You know, fucking trying to take away our bloody good richness. What?
What? What are you saying? I can't fucking hear you. I have an ear infection. Can you maybe finger it up?
Oh, there we go, baby.
It's saying, oh, baby, it's back in.
Oh, good. Whew, we got it. We're safe. Like call us tea seltzer now. Don't mess with the claw.
Fuck yeah.
The claw.
Ow! The fuck was on the model lens? Oh. Well, that was nice to know that was there.
The claw.
The claw.
What the fuck? I'm scared. I'm concerned for
Have you never seen Toy Story?
I haven't seen it in a fat minute, so.
The claw.
Yeah, of all the little aliens.
Okay, yeah.
Sweet.
To be frankly
Baby
honest, I'm not really a big Toy Story fan.
Well, you don't have
What
to
kid
get the
is it?
reference.
Hey, look! I remember that bag. That was the bag when I got my tires.
Oh.
Yo, what happened to your bike anyway?
What bike?
Your BMX bike.
What bike?
What do you mean?
It's not mine anymore.
Oh.
Oh, you sold it?
No. I got rid of it.
Oh.
My homie back home has it.
Oh.
He's got kids and they're into biking, and I said, hey, do you want my bike? He's like, well, does it work? I said, yeah, it's like $300. He's like, okay. So I just gave it to him. I don't give a fuck. I can buy another one whatever the fuck I want to.
Move. Move. Best investment ever was this jack.
What, 40 bucks? Harbor Freight Special?
Fuck no, this was not 40 bucks.
But it's a Harbor Freight Special.
I don't lie, yeah, it is from Harbor Freight.
You wanna know how I know?
Because you've probably seen the same fucking jack at Harbor Freight before.
No, it says right on the fucking top.
Where the fuck do you see Harbor Freight at? Oh. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is fucking Harbor Freight Special.
Oh, whatever. I didn't know that.
Dude, you can go anywhere and get shit. You
Well,
not get
do you-
anything over there. I'm gonna kill
Oh
you.
my god.
There, it's done.
It's in Zukov's way. You haven't realized.
Zukov doesn't need to go back there anyway.
His chair goes there!
Yeah, he needs a spot for his chair.
His chair's gonna go right there.
It doesn't fit right.
Yeah, we'll make sure it fits right, bucko.
Oh
He
my
needs
God.
his fucking chair.
You guys can go suck a fat fucking cock.
I thought that was your job.
Go, move.
He didn't deny it!
I mean, I didn't deny it either. I'm just sitting there just like, man. What the fuck is that? Yeah, that don't fit right. What is this?
This is perfect.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's perfect.
Move the fucking jack.
I'm not gonna move my.
Just fucking move it!
No!
Boo! It's literally sitting on the fucking wood blocks.
Is this thing on the wood box?
Oh my god.
Move the fucking wood blocks!
Oh, you don't want to move the jack, but you want us to move the wood blocks.
Yeah!
You son of a bitch.
I'll move that real quick. Unplug this cord.
What the fuck are you doing now?
He's conglomerate trying to figure out how to fuck your shit up.
No, I'm moving the fucking cord out of the way, you smart asses.
Hey, that's the cord I bought at work. I remember that day.
Oh my lord. Man, the chaotic musings that happen some nights here.
There. Titanic motherfucker. Miscellaneous cord. There.
Miscellaneous cord that goes to the light.
Where's the fucking hit now? Boom. Chugga chugga. Boom, bitches. Eat my cock.
I like vagina.
Time and place. I like how the answers are just totally different.
I expect that comment from you though, so it doesn't really fit me anymore.
Yeah, fuck you.
I like tacos.
I fucking love
I like tacos too.
Yeah.
The burritos are also amazing as well.
Talking about the other taco.
Why did you flinch?
Because I didn't know if you were fucking throwing that or not. If you hit me in the head, I would have picked it up and chucked it back at you.
Yeah, I want to chuck a fucking drill across the room. Because that's totally smart.
Good work.
None of the fucking drills around here work.
Mine do, but they're not here.
Why did my gun move?
Yeah, why did the gun move?
What gun?
His SKS?
Because you brought it over here.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, I had it stored there, and now it's like it's been displaced.
Yes, because I moved the fucking gas tank.
You can see my, like, 1/5. You know, I'm trying to keep all nice and organized there, good sir.
Yes, and I'm moving shit off cable. So go fuck yourself.
That's a weekly occurrence. I don't need it.
Oh, that was fucking perfect.
Oh, did you make a hit?
No, I threw the can up there and it landed right on the fucking rail. Perfect. It's just chilling on the rail now. I'm leaving it there.
I kind of want to see what the result of this was. What? Oh, damn. Wow, it landed perfectly on that.
Can you fix the child's chair too? No, the light.
Your dad's gonna be so pissed the bike's back in the garage. Fuck! Knocking shit over.
You are having a lot of fun with that, are you?
I wish the garage door opens, like, fucking for real.
It probably would if we moved some of this shit.
No, literally can't. My dad broke it once.
Why?
Like, there's literal bolt. I can see, like, literal bolts missing out of the fucking thing.
You just, like, have a wild hair possession and you try to fix your door?
Well, because before this was built up, how it got here in the first place was it was totally, like, cleaned up and actually, like, reorganized and emptied out. And there was just, like, you know, some stuff there, some stuff here, and, like, a little bit on the side there. And he tried to open the garage door when there was all that shit.
On the side?
Yeah, because he was all in a fucking butthurt trigger fit. And basically was just like, I'm going to break the garage door to prove my point. Basically, it was just like, wow, well, that was moronic and dumb. And pretty much everyone immediately, like, right when he did that, just yelled at him, like, what the fuck was that for you? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Knocking shit over. Literally knocking the rebar I just fucking drilled out over.
Oh, my lord.
Cool, I get
But pretty much, yeah, like, all at once, everyone started yelling at him, like, why the fuck did you do that? Like, no shit, like, the garage door was gonna open in the meantime, but... It's got hotboxed. Hey. Need more cloudage. That was like... Oh, lack of cloud. Oh shit, the thickness is arriving. Oh shit.
That's another reason I'm moving my bike in here, Suzuki. Huh? Oh, I dumped the ashtray out. No. Now I have fucking cigarette butts everywhere.
And what would that be? What was to your reason why you're moving it in here?
Because of old co-workers threatening to steal my fucking motorcycle. Oh, well, goddamn, there is a cloud in here.
That's from me.
Some bullshit. From people threatening to steal my shit.
They know the property owners, right?
No, why the fuck would they know the property owner? I didn't move that tire away from the door.
Well, because honestly, if they did, they would fuck right off, considering a few pieces of equipment that, you know, could deter them pretty quickly and easily. Because, yeah, do you think I'd be standing around letting some person I don't fucking know, you know, messing with your shit?
I don't fucking know. They probably do it when you're not here.
Or in the middle of the night.
There's always somebody here and awake.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you guys are paying attention. All over my work jacket. I hope my king. I always wreck these fucking things anyway. I really do. I wrecked my fucking work jacket because I don't really like them. The one I like the most is my bomber jacket, but it has fucking grease stains all over it and fucking mechanic oil on it. I love it.
We'll just clean it.
I tried. It won't. The stains won't come out.
Well, the stains probably won't necessarily come out, but you can at least kind of get it somewhat cleaned up. You know, at least like the actual grease itself off. Like the stains probably won't come out unless you get some really strong, you know, deodorant type of shit.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Like how Zukov has his old chair now. We all have our chairs.
Mine's in the house.
Zukov's about to go fucking ape shit because of the cat.
Yeah, but he gets his ass kicked by that cat all the time.
He likes it though.
That's Curly.
Well, Bandit too. They go back and forth. Curly with the inside the house, but Bandit more so in here, for the most part. Oh, sweet little bye. Look at you. You sweet little thing.
I need not to bury this battery box. Oh shit, that's what I need to fucking check out. See if the battery's still in the fucking car.
I mean, probably. I don't know why it would. Now what's Zukov doing back there?
You like that smell?
Well. Well.
That's the weird thing. You don't fucking think that you like that smell.
Well, it's just because my, like, lungs just don't handle it as much.
Start doing it more, you'll
Yeah.
take accustomed to it.
Yeah, that's true.
You have one. Use it.
Oh, I'm just... See... That's all mostly from him.
That's mostly just from me.
Wait, you're looking at all this cloud? Yeah, it's mostly him and his vape, with his vape niche.
Oh, see?
Yeah, I'm just wondering about the balancing.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah.
New car.
Yeah, they're just...
That's from me, too.
Yeah, you have them outside.
Yeah, I know.
Eh, well, I mean, it ain't gonna rain, really, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
Why? Why must you always fuck my tarps up? Why, bro? What did I do to you? Answer me this. What did I do to you? Why must you always fuck my tarps up? You little heathen bastard!
You're preaching to the choir.
Oh my god, here... No, why did you start that? No, fuck you. You started that.
I did not start anything. I just mentioned the tarps.
Yeah, now you gave him full justification to go full ham now. Now here we go. We're gonna start, you know, here's some more of it, and it's just...
He's a good pooch.
He's a good boy that deserves nothing but sweet treats all day, every day. You sweet baby boy.
I don't know about that.
He deserves the treats. Nothing but treats. You just sweet little boy. Yes, you is. Oh. Just a good boy.
Yeah, he's chewed up just about every...
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks, Harley. Great. Yep, thanks. Yep, here we go. Yep, thank you. Oh my god.
Poisonous tubes and stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, now
No, I'm just saying. If you want a dead dog, you gotta teach him not to chew on him.
Oh my fucking god.
And everything I own can't be...
Sweet Jesus fucking Christ.
The house.
Swear half of the time it's just a bitch to bitch. Jesus.
Just saying.
Holy Christ.
The miracle is not dead now.
Because he doesn't do much shit in the first place. He doesn't do much of this at all. Holy fucking Christ. Oh my god. Thanks. You mentioned a Tarzan, and I gave him the justification to just go full. Oh my god. See what I have to deal with that? It's like, oh my god. Like the last thing I saw him get into was literally paper. It was just some random, like, old-ass paper that was, like, probably in, like, some fucking thing somewhere. It was literally, like, some old-ass medical paper from, like, 2010 or something. It's like, it's like, oh my god, are you serious? So it's like every now and then you will find, like, a weird thing here and there, but then it's just like, oh, now it's like the absolute end of the world. How is he not dead? It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, because have you heard the whole, like, thing of, like, oh, the dog ate my homework? Because I think paper is not toxic. I don't think that's exactly toxic and probably a common thing for them to chew up. So it's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, now he's eating his food that is way over there now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put it back.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was getting into. It's like, what the fuck is he getting into over there? But yeah, his food's over there. It's like, okay, he's okay. He's fine. Like, I've seen him get into some weird things, but like the last weird thing I think I saw him get into was a flashlight, but it wasn't really like, it was already like a broken one, and he just kind of like chewed on like the little kind of rubber part of it, because I'm assuming he probably just thought it was like some other rubber toy or something like that. So there's like certain things that you might, you know, be interested in because it mimics, you know, some of the toys that he has. But that's why I put those out of his fucking reach. And he doesn't really do that anymore. I haven't seen that happen in a while, because I don't know. You get the things that, you know, you don't want him chewing in out of his reach. So he doesn't do that. Now he's hearing the cat's getting fed. He's like, oh, I want to know what's going on. I want to check that out. But anyway, it's almost 1 in the morning, looks like, so I think I'll get myself the food, all that fun stuff. Smoke's still blowing. All good. Anyway, peace out. Of course, be back around.